How accurate is your prediction?
Predictions are always done based on the best science available and the data collected, monitored up to that point of time. Based on our best tools available, best wisdom available, it is the most representative assessment we have made. We feel that that should turn out to be right.
You also believe, sir, that a good monsoon can have effects on our economy and country as well. Does it put additional pressure on IMD to come up with a very accurate prediction?
See, that is always there. Monsoon per se, it may not contribute significantly to the overall economy. 4% of the GDP it contributes. But in terms of livelihoods, 60% of the population depend on agriculture related activities and associated livelihoods. So that way it is very important for individual incomes of the majority of the population of the country.
How is IMD dealing with the private players like SkyMap?
We need not have to worry about those assessments. In my opinion, nobody has better knowledge base or infrastructure support base and the kind of mechanisms built for forecasting that private players cannot match with IMD. That is my feeling. But in my opinion, instead of competing with IMD, if one works in complementarity with IMD, there are so many other sectors which IMD is not serving, like energy sector is one important sector in India, emerging sector, and other transport sectors are there. So they can concentrate on those areas which are not supplemented by IMD. So by taking the help of IMD, working with IMD, the country can benefit instead of competing with IMD.
So basically you are saying that you can also provide services for all those sectors?
We can provide, but that is not the priority area at the moment. Our priority is to work for public safety and socio-economic benefits of the country in the broader sense.
Do you see the role of IMD change as per the demand changes?
We reposition ourselves every year depending upon the requirement, like agriculture sector for example. So far we were giving general agriculture advisor, weather-based agro-advisory service to agriculture sector. So this time what we are doing is we are bringing distinction between the rain-fed agriculture and the irrigated agriculture. Rain-fed agriculture is the critical thing. If you remember 2015, because of not good distribution of rainfall, rain-fed yields like oil seeds, cereals and pulses, their production was so low, and then we had to see the prices spiraling up to 200 rupees per kg and all, and this time they have stabilized because of good monsoon during 2016. Then 50 to 60% of the agriculture community in India depends on rain-fed agriculture. So we are focusing on rain-fed agriculture this year.
How is IMD expanding in terms of physical infrastructure, sir?
Physical infrastructure, it is a continuous process. There is a life cycle for every observing system. Many of them are 5 years, 6 years, and Doppler weather radars, they have a life cycle of 10 years. So we have a mechanism of replacing them and updating them based on the service requirements, service exigencies.